I think I'm a good example.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The white man can't say he made Farrakhan.
Right. Right.
There's no teacher out there that can say, I made him. There's no leader out there that can say, oh yeah, I taught Farrakhan. Ain't none of you taught me nothing.
Right.
I can point to my teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Come on. But look at the product that he made. People say, man, that's Farrakhan. He'll tell them what's on his mind. You're damn right. Why shouldn't I? I'm not afraid. I told the Jews, man, there ain't nothing you got to frighten me. I don't have to lie to you. Who the hell do you think you are that I got to change now since I'm in your face? I said, you make yourself too big. No, what I say behind the closed door, I say it to your teeth. But look, brothers, I ain't no better than you. You're lying too. But you keep lying to yourself. Lion.
Go ahead, brother.
You're a mighty black man. But fear is making a mouse out of you. When if you started roaring right, everything would start laying down around you. And if you doubt it, brother, don't do this to try it. No, don't do this to try it. But before you leave this earth, a circumstance is going to come up. If you try it, you'll find you're the winner.
That's right.
You know, white folks will try you, brother. And once they find fear in you, they eat you up.
Right.
Then they just pounce on you. They'll come in a pack, 8 or 10 of them, after one black man. You see 8 or 10 crackers, you say, I know I don't have a chance. And you get your motor. This Quran says, if there be 10 of you steadfast, you put to flight 100.
Right.
If there's 10 of you steadfast, you put to flight 100. Steadfast in what? In your faith in God. Master Farad Muhammad came to back us up. Master Farad Muhammad came to save us. Master Farad Muhammad came to fight for us. He came to prove through us that he's God and beside him there ain't no other God. How the hell can he prove himself if we're a bunch of punks and don't want to walk out on what he taught us and stand up like men and do what he asked us to do? Excuse me. Getting a little excited. What I'm saying to you, brothers, your God is standing with you. He wants us to do bold exploits, not foolish exploits. Bold exploits in his name that he can show forth his power through us. When we stood with the Reverend Jackson, we weren't trying to show off. We loved our brother. Our brother was attempting to do something that in a sense would free the minds of our people. I mean, just for our people to think, I can be president of the United States, meaning not that you can be president, but I can rule white people. That's the big thing underneath that. Can you imagine black folk thinking that you the slave? And now you thinking, I can rule these people. I'm good enough to rule these people. That's the thought that they're scared of. Jesse want to be president? They said, we can't let this happen. All these little children seeing Jesse on television, debating the best minds that white folk got and beating them to death. That will make little black boys know we're not only good basketball players, but we can beat the white man in the field of ideas. Jesse was freeing up black people all over the world, brothers. That was a very significant thing that the Reverend Jackson did. I don't care what his motive was. I'm just telling you the effect of what he did on our people. When we stood by him, the enemy knew that this is too much power. Muslim and Christian standing together, that's too much of an example for our people. Let's bust this up. And they worked. They were successful to a degree. I told Reverend Jackson, I wrote him a letter, but I never delivered it to him, and I'm sorry that I didn't. But in that letter I said, Reverend Jackson, I said, I said, you resemble the Messiah. I said, you got to look at your black, but you can fit in with this people or that people. I said, everybody on the earth is looking for somebody. The Christians are looking for the return of Christ. The Jews looking for the Messiah. The Muslims looking for the Mahdi. All Mesoamerica is looking for the return of Quetzalcoatl. Everybody's looking for this male figure coming as a savior. I said, Reverend Jackson, as you speak, people of all different races begin to see this in you. I said, therein lies the danger. Because once they begin to see that in you, they'll attempt to kill you. Because the ruling powers don't want the Messiah. I didn't say he was the Messiah. I said he looked like. I said, Reverend Jackson, you must remember that you are not a politician. Yours is a spiritual campaign couched in political terms. I said, but once you start thinking like a politician, God will take his spirit from you. I said, they're trying to divide you and me. I said, I hope you have the strength to say to them like Jesus said to Satan, get thee behind me, Satan. I never delivered that letter to the brother. It was to be hand-delivered. Because at the time, Jesse was backing away from me because of all the pressure he was getting from white people. And sure enough, the words that I wrote in the letter that never got to Reverend Jackson have actually come to pass. He's a brilliant black man. One of the most brilliant men we got among us, brothers. Jesse is no Rudy Poop. He's no lightweight fella. But he wanted to be political. He wants acceptance by white people. And when you begin to bend and bow to get acceptance by your enemy and play the game of politics, then you find you start losing your spirit. You can't speak like a free man anymore. You got to write every word down. And then it has no essence in it, no life in it. It's words, but there's no life in the word. So the brother began to lose the magnetism that he had in 84. He was a magnet. He don't have that magnetism now. He can get it again, but he got to go back to God. Leave the white man and go back to God. I'm saying all of that to say that through all of that, that enemy threw everything he had at us. Only thing he didn't do was shoot me. But he thought his pen was that powerful. And we literally laughed at him. And beat him at every debate. Never back down. They almost begged me to apologize to Jewish people. I said, for what? I didn't do you no wrong. I told the truth. Get me that book, Secret Relationship, brother. You got one?